Hey everyone, welcome back to Wytchwood, part 3. Last time we beat the bear, we finished his quest, so let's go see if we can find someone else. Well, I think there was one in this area, so maybe we'll go see if we can figure out what they want. If we, it's telling us we can go back to, get... Hello? Controller? That was weird. I think I remember there was someone up here. Let's see if we can find out what's going on up this one, eh? Because, yeah, there's no point going and just handing that soul in yet. Let's get all our ducks in a row. Actually, you know what? First, what I want to do is go to my inventory and actually do this. Because that is way better. Look at that. Now they're all, like, right next to each other. So it's just easier in general. Part of me was like, this is going to be something I keep forgetting to do, and I'll come back in weeks and be like, why didn't I do that? Take that. All right. What's this? Nothing. We have someone crying. I think this is our... Yeah, this is the snake. Weeping maiden. You approach a young woman, weeping sorrowfully into her palms. She catches her breath for a moment, looks out longingly over the placid lake. Oh, my sweet songbird, why have you forsaken me to a life devoid of your love? Tears well up in her eyes, as she buries her face once again. You consider leaving this melodrama well enough alone, but something about the poor girl reminds you of the maiden slumbering under your house. You draw out a tattered handkerchief and offer it to the maiden. There, dry your eyes, my child, and tell old granny what the matter is. Oh, thank you, you're very kind. She takes the cloth and daintily dabs the corners of her eyes. Swallowing the last of her sobs, she composes herself before sighing wistfully. It's my beloved, such a sweet and romantic man, with the voice of a meadowlark. I get it, he dumped you. Well, don't worry, there's plenty of other frogs in the swamp. What? No, he loves me, and I him. Though our families would never allow us to be together, he'd come and sing outside my balcony every night. One night, we both vowed to escape and meet by this lake. Her lip quivers. I waited and waited until the waning moon, even past the morning sun, but he still didn't reveal himself. Tough break, maybe he just wasn't that into you. Woman snaps you with sudden vitriol. He would never abandon me. We're destined to be together. She slips back into a melancholic gaze out over the lake. Even now, I can still hear the beautiful melody of his lute coming from across the water. Over the dell sounds of lapping waves and quaking waterfowl. Faint notes of some faraway stringed instrument whispers through the weeds. Oh, I hear it too. Maybe you aren't just bad in love. It's coming from somewhere in the middle of the lake. He's out there somewhere, I just know it. She crumbles in another dramatic bout of inconsolable tears. Now, I'm sure it's just some echo bouncing off the shore. I'll go find where this tardy bard of yours has run off to. New chapter. The snake. Let's do it. We're gonna do the snake now. Head over here, maybe. Reveal the source of the sounds by the lake. These guys are aggressive. I don't want to deal with you. Do we have to go... Dodge. Is there like another region that we can go to, or is it actually in the lake? No, it looks like it's actually the lake. Okay. Let's have a look. We can cut those. Whoops, too far. So yeah, I'm thinking what we're going to try to do is just like each episode be one of these chapters. So, oh wait, yeah. Humble Basin. Oh, the music seems strongest on the shore, but even here you can't quite place the source. It seems to be emanating from the half-sunken ruin poking out of the lake's waters. Maybe that fool bard's hiding way out there. Bah, but I swim as well as hens fly. Suddenly, some unseen voice chitters mockingly into your ear. Ho ho, hee hee, the musical man you'll never see. You spin around, but no one is there, just nattering laughter bouncing on the wind. Who's there? Show yourself, spirit. There he is. We need unveiling powder and a catching net. Can we just make unveiling powder? We can. Beautiful. And now we can get him. Got him. Pixie. You snap your hand around the elusive creature and squeeze. Ark, let me go, you knobbly pot. You're crushing the life out of me. You trifling little pest. What do you know about this music? Music? What music? All I hear is a slapping waves and the peeping birdies. Your wrinkling old ears must be full of bugs. Don't you play smart with me? I'll pop off your head like a daisy. Oh, you mean that music? It's the sound of snakes travel in circus. I thought everyone knew that. Circus stays still, but the door's the thing that travels, you see. And right now the door's out on that lake, but you'll never get in. Yeah. Give the wretched spirit a good shake and a shower of glittering dust sheds off its wings. Tell me how to cross the lake or I'll make a necklace from your teeth. Only fae folk can show the way. Dirty fairies built a bridge. Keep all you big folk out unless the snake invites them in. You're a fairy, aren't you? Where's this bridge? We're a pixie, not one of those flamby-pamby mushroom herders. Besides, the bridge is invisible to big stompers like you. Creature peers over your shoulder and waves its tiny arms. Oh look, there's a fairy now. Why didn't you ask her? You turn to look, but in the moment of distraction, the pixie sinks its sharp teeth into your finger. Ouch, you sneaky little blighter. Springing free from your grasp, slippery monster chitters a laugh and vanishes in a cloud of smoke. Look down at your dust-covered hand. Fairy or not, this bridge must be somewhere around here. Pushing aside thrushes and cattails, you find a strangely carved pedestal. It might be mistaken for a bird bath, if you didn't know any better. As you run your fingers over the edge of the bowl, the remaining pixie dust in your hand flakes off as if drawn by an invisible force. Crude pictographs appear on the surface of the basin. They depict a coiled snake presiding at the center of some kind of festival. Directions on how to reveal the bridge are carved on the outside. You see symbols resembling fey dust, dancing fireflies, and bird feathers. Well, we got the dust, we got the fireflies, but we need 3 bird feathers. Okay, which means I need to make 2 of these. 1, 2, then we can make 2 snap traps. All right, let's find where the birds land and get them. There's one there, so we can just place this here. Come grab this while we wait. He's going to fly back over to our trap. There we go. 1 more blue feather. Up here, there's a lot. What's going on here? Pixie nest. Oh, there's pixies around. That's not what I wanted to do. Right here. Pixies is unveiling, powdering, and catching net. Got him. Alright, we've got everything we need for the thingo now. So we'll just come back over and open up this way. Yep, there's the fairy dust. Shake out the fine dust into the bowl and it settles evenly to its inside surface. Each of the fireflies alights upon the edge of the bowl, stepping delicately until they are evenly spaced. And then the blue feathers. Placing the basin, the feathers arrange themselves into a perfect triangular symmetry. The basin begins to glow a soft yellow as the fireflies rise from the muck within. They begin to dance up and down, drawing circles high above the bowl. Glitter rains down gently, shimmering as it catches rays of sunlight. Slowly the particles trace the form of a bridge leading from the edge of the water to the centre of the lake. You tentatively test the strength of the spectral walkway and find it strong as if it was made of solid stone. Nice. So we can come over here and find out what's in here. Step 1 done. I like the music. Oh, very nice. The snake is good to us. The snake would like to meet you. Alright, looks like we're going to come through and meet the snake, eh? I guess. There he is. Draped in glittering jewellery, the serpent stares intently into a crystal ball as you approach. Welcome, my dear. Welcome. I saw that you would come here in search of answers. I just came here in search of a bard. That's him outside, right? With the loot? The minstrel? Yes, he is working off a debt to me. All those folk out there seem a touch adult. What did you do to them? They're all humble folk looking for something, just as you are. I am here to provide them with my services in exchange for a bit of work. So what are you, some sort of carnival wizard? You're making quite the racket in my forest. A wizard? No. I am a seer, a scryer of the hidden mists, a foreteller of fortunes, a keeper of secrets. Fancy titles you've given yourself. Sounds like you're nothing but a used cart salesman peddling your wares to the gullible. A skeptic. Step closer to the crystal ball and let the crystal ball reveal its mysteries. Snake's voice drops low and seems to fill the tent with heavy weight. I am a helper of sorts, an unraveller of knots. I make the forgotten remembered. You feel the scaly touch of slithering coils wind around you, but you are powerless to move, and you have forgotten much. The snake's eyes swirl in a pattern you've never seen. Imperceptible colours collapse into themselves and fracture into kaleidoscopic mosaics against the canvas walls. A voice speaks from far away. It takes you a moment to realise that it's your own. I have forgotten so much. Let me help you find your answers. The serpent coils slowly squeeze the consciousness out of you. Heck, with a desperate push of willpower, you blink away from the snake's hypnotic gaze. Wait, get off me, you worm. You wriggle your body like a sack of loose twigs. Despite your protesting bones, you manage to squirm free and tumble backwards out of the tent. Whoa. That was close. When your eyes open, you find yourself back outside the snake's tent. You pick yourself up from the ground and dust off your shoulders. Humph. I guess that sly serpent has some tricks up his sleeve. I better come up with a plan for the next time I go in there. Festival patrons seem confused after your tussle with the snake, as if the spell over them was momentarily shaken. Crowds disperse as they fumble about in a haze. Now's my chance to get a word in with that bard. Maybe I can get him out of this mess. There he is. Strumming his lute, this strapping young man has a faraway look in his eyes. Is it wistfulness, nostalgia, or even hypnosis? Wander I may, but ne'er away from she I call my lover. To my chagrin, I stumbled in and met the gaze of another. Curious, I stared, I was not prepared, and this was my mistake. A binding gaze, now I live my days in the service of the snake. Cry not for me, for there is she that might still see me saved. My spirits they lift as she holds a gift from before I was enslaved. A mirror, but shattered, its pieces have scattered, if mended we may be set free. Down the wishing wellspring, to the swamp's moonlit ring, and hiding within the pixie's tree. What's all this about a broken mirror? You gave it to that weeping maiden. Speak plainly, you warbling fool. No matter what you do, the poor musician barely seems to realise you're there. He just keeps strumming his lute and humming his mournful tune. Maybe that lovesick miss will know what he's on about. So we know where the pixie tree is, we know where the moonlit well is, and we know where the swamp is. So we've got a few places to go. But we'll see. We'll see what we can find out. Oh, still my beating heart. Have you any news about my dear sweet love? I found him at the carnival, but he's been mesmerised by the snake. Unless I can break the spell, no one that carnival can leave. The snake? Say it isn't so. I've heard how he grants wishes, but only for a terrible price. Why would my love be so desperate as to consort with that charlatan? I haven't a clue, but he's stuck deep. The only thing I managed to get out of him was something about a mirror. Do you know anything about that? A mirror? Oh, yes. It was the first gift he ever gave to me. From inside her bodice, she produces a small, cracked hand mirror. But one night, it slipped from my balcony and shattered on the cobblestones. I tried to piece it back together, but I could never find the last 3 shards. His song mentioned something about a wishing well, a moonlit swamp, and a pixie tree? Keep that mirror close. I'll seek out the missing shards and return them to you. Oh, thank you. I should very much love to see it whole once again. Alright, well, we know where the pixie tree is. So we'll just run straight over here. Gnarled tree is littered with countless trinkets and bits of trash, glued haphazardly together to form a glittering hive. You reach for a sharp piece of broken glass that could be the mirror shard, but pull your hand away at the last moment. 1,000 beady eyes peer out of the tree's knotholes. A familiar cackling voice floats above the others. You again, Kettlehead. What you want now? I've come for that mirror shard. Hand it over and I won't have to strangle you again. No way, we need shinies to keep gross fairy folk away. Best fairy repellent there is. What? Since when are fairies afraid of shiny things? Well, I don't see no fairies around, do you? But maybe we can work something out. Them smelly mushroom herders have been encroaching on our turf. See? They've been building those stupid little stone shrines of theirs, and worse yet, they've been hiring mercenaries to guard them. So we can't go anywhere near, but maybe a big stomper like you can take care of the problem for us. And then you'll give me that shard? Hey, if there ain't no fairies, we won't need no fairy repellent. Destroy the fairy shrines in the forest. Alright. Do we have an idea where they are? Looks like it's up here. We need to deal with these guys. Oh, I see. Alright, hang on. What do I deal with you? Dreadful doll. How do we make a dreadful doll? Need a sewing kit. Oh. Alright. Make a dreadful doll. If we come in here, get them all grouped up, and then do it. Nope. worked. Oh god, there's more than one, isn't there? All right, let's heal up because that hurt us a fair bit. If I need another one of these, I'm going to need another sewing kit, which I've got. Oh no, I don't have enough hopper legs. We need to go back to the field for hopper legs, really? So yeah, there's three fairy shrines. Let's see if we can find the others as we go. Yeah, we knew about that one over there, but we'll go... Maybe we can get it without the, without anything, you know, if we're lucky. It's right there. So we just run past the guard dog. No, we need to deal with the dog. Okay, I should have what I need for that. Yeah, we're fine. We'll even take the dog hair because you never know when that'll be useful. Do that. Chop up the morphling. And that one. And then we can break this and catch the fairy. Catch the fairy? Catch the fairy? Catch the fairy. First try. We're fine. Okay. So we dealt with the dog. Where is our third one? We don't need to... Oh, we do need to go in the swamp, don't we? Let's deal with the fairies first. I don't want to get myself too distracted here. And if we go down this way, we can actually do the wishing well. And it looks like the... Oh, it looks like we need to go into the field anyway. Oh, no, we don't. Cool. Cool, cool. We'll do that, then we'll do the fairy, the well after. Hopefully. We do have a few more pots, which is nice. Yeah. I'm really enjoying this game. I think it's really cute. It's nice and chill. It's been a lot of fun. So we know there's a snake down there, but there's also one up here. Let's do that one first, because I want to just deal with them one at a time, rather than try to do all three at once. So what's guarding this one? A dryad. I can make one of these, can't I? No, I need animal lard, which means I need a trap. Which is one of those. Make one of those. Get a squirrel. Didn't I see a squirrel around here? I did. There's one. Come on. Maybe we'll get... Let's actually get some more animal lard while we're here, because I'm going to need it again, let's be honest. No, 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 no. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Time to go home. Oh. I think that accidentally used that, though, so that's annoying. Whoops. Wait, can I... I think I can take that off my inventory. There we go. So I don't accidentally use it again. So we've got this. We're going to come up and get the... Oh, it's spawned us right around. That's actually kind of useful. So he's going to come alive, and we're going to burn him. And we'll make sure we take the dryad fruit. Nice. So that's all three shards, so we should be able to come here. Kick out those little rock piles like you asked. Now give me that shard or I'll knock over this nest too. Smash fairy shines? Good, good. Take it. We don't want your trash. So that's one. Let's go do the well next. On the bright side, we can use the well to get some more frog slime, hopefully, as well. And just rocks in general. Nice. Progress. So we know where that chest is. I assume that's what we want. But we'll find out. Absolutely get the frogs when we can. I just think it's something that I will regret if I don't grab. Gold coins is useful as well, probably. I feel like all of this is useful. And we don't see it too often. Alright. That chest now. It's still locked. So maybe it's this creature over here. You hike up the hem of your skirt from ankle-deep well water and duck down to inspect the small damp cave. Pale shape quickly retreats further into the dark space. You hear the laboured breath of some pathetic thing, frightened and alone. Oh there, don't worry, I won't hurt you. Bloodshot eyes blink nervously up at you. The creature gazes longingly at the light of the world above, while simultaneously, butchered that word, simultaneously cowering from it. Poor dear. What are you doing down in this hole? Bet you're hungry, aren't you? Two thin, malnourished arms twist out from the crevice. One hand tightly clutches a shard of glass, while the other reaches out to you, begging for food. Roast beef. How do I make roast beef? Which spice? Yep, we got that. Then we can make the roast beef. Then we can just give it to him. Creature snatch up the meat so quickly you nearly lose a finger. It scurries back into its little crevice and you hear a satisfied munching from within. And we get the second shard. That one was easy. Alright. Off to the swamp. I still don't know why that chest is locked. I'm clearly missing something there. Which will probably come back to bite me, but for now, that's okay. So 2 out of 3. Let's head over to the swamp, see if we can figure out what that last one needs. But yeah, this game is really nice and chill. It was an interesting choice to have enemies in it. You know, like I understand the drives in that, but you could probably get away with not having things attack and just like you still have to use the stuff to deal with them. But can we make the poison meat? We can, can't we? What do we need for that? Okay. We may make a few of those if we're dealing with the swamp anyway. Just because it feels like... Hello, game? The game sort of hangs up on itself sometimes. Like, I am mashing everything. There we go. Yeah, maybe we'll make some... Maybe we'll make some poison meat so we can get a few creatures while we're in there. We'll have a look at what we see. Like, we haven't dealt with a newt yet. What do we need for the sniffing? The smoke pellet was that. What do we need for... Wasn't it sniffing salts or something? That's down there. Spirit salts is embalming salts and unveiling powder. One of these might be useful. Just because it deals with the... So if we can group these up, group them all up, and then we can chop up all of them. Nice. Yeah, getting like 3 of them is useful, eh? Good to know we can do that. And another snail. Get that frog. Getting lots of stuff. What did they want again? They were bait sticks. Okay. So we can make bait sticks. And the leeches wanted spirit salts, which I think I can make now. Yeah, let's make an unveiling powder. And the spirit salts. And let's make a bait stick for that dragonfly as well. Okay, first... I'd actually quite like if you two got closer together. You're kind of far away from each other at the moment. Oh, there's another snail. Do we see any more of that poison plant? There is over there, yeah. You know what, we'll deal with one. Oh, wait. Nah. I was kind of hoping I could get both, but no, it doesn't look like that's how it works. All right, what do we get? We only got blood from that, so that's not very useful. We'll take these. We'll get the frog as well. Cool. We got some stuff. This looks important. Who's there? My eyes have gone milky. Please come a little closer, sister. I don't believe we've met before. Why do you call me sister? Don't need sight to see someone who's also signed a dark contract. The woman looks blindly through you, though you can sense her focus. Contract, so you've had dealings with that damn old goat too? What sort of pact did he rope you into? Well, you know how it is. I was young, and he weren't no goat when I knew him. He used to dance naked under the blood moon and raise the dead to frighten dull country folk. Ah, but it's ancient history now. Old age comes for us all, and eventually you've got to hang up the sacrificial dagger and settle down into the comforts of retirement. I know the feeling. I miss my cozy chair and little fireplace. Seems like a fine spot you've got here. Well, it's not all posies and pumpernickel. Clutches worriedly at the moth-eaten blanket in her lap. What's rattled your bones? Maybe I can help. It's my dear old husband, handsome chap, although a bit clumsy. Had tumble trying to weed out some swamp traps from the yard. Awful things like to snap at your toes when you're not looking. Anyways, he twisted his ankle pretty bad and went off to the sick house to have it looked at. But that was a few days ago. Should have been back by now. And his legs haven't worked right in decades, so I can't even go to check up on him. Been so worried, I even thought about making another contract. Don't you dare. You just wait here. I'll go find him and see what the bother is. Thank you, sister. The sick house is down the road to the west. Be careful of the critters along the way. They got a taste for blood. All right, so that is the leech, isn't it? It is. All right, we don't want to deal with that yet. Oh my god, what is that? That is a drake. He needs sacrifice. Not just a full-grown dragon, but just as mean. What do we need for a sacrifice? Slate, roast meat, and the magic paste. We can make that. Honestly, let's make that. Just to see what we get from him, eh? So we need the roast meat, we need the magic paste, and we need the sleep stuff. We'll make a sacrifice. So we're not... For context, we're not doing the leech yet. We're going to keep going with the snake. Can we actually see where that is? This is quite a large area. All right, let's do this. I want to find out what the sacrifice gets us. Oh, we can't walk over there yet. All right. I won't keep this in my inventory just so I don't accidentally use it. Oh, lots of frogs. Nice. Oh, hang on. What's that? Rising body. Still dead, though. And embalming salts. Oh, cool. And we need these for the poison. Nice. Just a bit of everything, really. All right. Sacrifice is ready. Then we can shear him, I'm pretty sure. There he goes. Drake fan. Dozing like a puppy. All right, well, we got him. Let's keep looking for the snake thing that we're looking for. The shard in the swamp. I will happily take more of this frog slime. This is a really good spot to get frog slime. Hang on. If I drop this here and walk away, maybe we can get a dragonfly, because that would be useful as well. Buggy ichor and 2 dragon wings. Nice. Cool, cool. Oh, what are you? Hey, snag vine, stick totem. Getting more and more stuff we can deal with. Let's make one. You know, we should always find out what we can get from these guys. And then we can hatchet him. Totemic moondrop. That seems useful. That looks like our... The thick moss growing on his massive fallen trunk seems to recall at your touch, revealing strange etchings on the bark below. Slowly, a spark of swirling energy seeps forth from the waterlogged wood, until an ethereal doorway opens before you. Do I want to go in there? I don't know if I actually want to be in there yet. Let's have a look. There's no harm in looking, eh? May as well find out what's in here. Seems important. Oh! Oh, that's awesome. Cool. So now we have a shortcut to the swamp from our house. Excellent. Okay, we need to keep an eye out for those. That's to the dark wood, and the snake's down this way. Cool. Nice. That is, I'm really glad I went in there. God, imagine if I just walked past and gone, no, I'm good. Anyone that knows the game would have been yelling at me. What are you? Troll. Alright, we don't need to do that yet. That is for the leech. We will come back and do the leech another time. But for now, I want to stay focused. Oh, don't get bitten. Don't get bitten. I could probably make another smoke pellet. Yeah, let's just make another one. Why not? Up. Because those proboscises are useful. The embalming fluid seems useful as well. You know, just grab whatever we can. Find out what they want down here, eh? Oh my god, that's a lot of them. Hopefully this works as a group. These animal wood effigies seem engaged in ritualistic dance. They march in stiff patterns around a reflective piece of glass embedded in the soft ground. Leaning for a better look, just long enough to make out the shard's mirrored surface, reflecting the ghostly image of the moon. You think to reach in and grab it, but the swinging limbs of the dancing totems are too dense and quick. Out of the way, you overgrown twigs. Maybe I can get them to shift your attention to some other glittering bauble. A moonlight globe. Okay. Oh, what's that last one? Glitter bomb. Lucky. All right. Now we can make that. I can get them shifted their attention. Here's the moonlight globe. Cast a glowing orb into the ritual circle and watch as the wooden effigies suddenly lose coordination, knock their wooden limbs into each other. Take the opportunity to slip between the tall frames, snatch the mirror shard before their frenzied dance begins anew. That's our third one. Nice. Turns out I didn't need the snag vine yet. That's right, we got one now for when we do need it. Better to have it and not need it. All right, let's head down this way. I'm going to grab these things just because I'm worried that I'm starting to use a lot of those and not replenish them. Nice. What's this way? May as well. You know, if he's right there. Where are we? This looks important. Ow. Place of power, but to what end? Adorned obelisks. Okay, so that's a future quest that we're not dealing with yet. Cool. Let's head back to the lake. There's so much stuff. I feel like I get distracted just grabbing everything. Hey. All right. Well, we know where the leech starts now, so that's good. Let's head down this way. So yeah, I suspect that's what we needed to do for the snake. I think we might have got everything for it now. I don't know why. It really doesn't like sometimes when I open up the map. Maybe it's like trying to load too much or something. Come on, game. Come on, game. Hello? That was weird. Ow. I'm going to make one of these. At least it's easy to make those. Cool. Up here. But no, we've definitely done well. Have you found any mirror shards? I wonder where they could be. There you go. Gingerly hand over the broken glass shards to the mate. She's careful not to cut herself on the razor-sharp edges as she slots them into the mirror frame. Pieces click into place perfectly, and the surface of the mirror ripples like the water on a lake. The ripples calm, settling in the form of pristine crystal mirror. Gaze into the mirror with awe. Look, it's as good as new. Oh. The maid's reflection ripples and morphs into the visage of a handsome young man. My love, is that you? Overcome with joy, a fresh stream of tears roll down her cheeks. I can't believe my eyes. I don't understand. What happened? Where are you? I'm imprisoned inside my own head. It's horrible here. You have to get me out. You went to the snake, didn't you? Why would you do something so stupid? Listen, my love, I have a confession to make. I'm not actually that good of a musician. What are you talking about? You were so beautiful upon your balcony, a bum like me would never get your attention. So I asked the snake to help me out a little. Thought I could protect myself from the snake's hypnotic gaze with this magic mirror, but then you went and broke the damn thing. I didn't break it, it slipped out of my hand. Wait, don't you put this on me? How could you be so irresponsible? One problem at a time, children. We fixed the mirror, so I should be able to break the snake's spell now. Yes, you have no idea how unbearable it is being stuck in here. There's nothing but awful poetry and song lyrics that don't even rhyme. Please, Granny, take the mirror. I can hardly stand to look at this buffoon any longer. Babe, wait. Let's do it. It's what we need. Confront the snake in the fairground. Let's make sure it's in our hands. I feel like this one had less traveling than the bear, but maybe we just got lucky that we had everything we needed. Who knows? This time. Sudden dread grips the snake as you swing the shimmering mirror to meet his eyes. The mind-altering patterns of his gaze are reflected back to him. Slowly but steadily, the snake leans closer and closer to the surface of the mirror. His forked tongue flicks against the glass and then disappears beyond it. It's so beautiful. Like a length of rope being pulled through an eyelet, the snake rushes forward and vanishes into his own reflection. The mirror jolts and bucks out of your hand, clattering to the ground. You stoop down, careful to not look too deeply. Hidden in the reflection of the mirror's surface, you can faintly make out a tiny wriggling shape, trapped just beyond the veil of this world. The soul of the snake. I think we did it! There we go, quest complete. The snake. Well, that's 2. 2 out of 12. The first 2 are done. What that means is that we'll leave it here for now. Tomorrow, or next episode, we'll head over and we'll continue with the leech. But until then, thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.